Now, diary entry for the 5th of November 2015. Now, this is going to be interesting now, okay? The reason I say this is because ever since this particular, it really all started, my nightmares, my dreams, etc, etc. It all started my dreams, literally, when I suffered a nightmare. I think last week. When I say last week, I mean towards the end of Halloween or October, I think. Whenever my sister told me that particular dream or story, not story, whatever. The yoke she told me, which I'm obviously not going to get into. She told me something, and it played out in my dreams in a horrible format. But ever since that night, things have been going downhill in terms of my mental health, etc, etc, you know. But as it happens, that was once off, and then as I just said about my Michael Doherty in my yesterday's diary entry being the 4th of November, it started again. So now, today being the 5th of November, it'd be interesting now. Well, you know, things weren't too well. So I'll get going, as I say, to get over with, you know. We being the Hardy Boys. Anyway, the dreams were as follows. I had to... Is this the one with all the books of... what's the word I'm looking for? Rushing of Dreams. Actually, I think, yeah, my golly, yeah, this was the night. Oh, it is, yes, I have it now. Right, let's get going. It's gonna be a long diary entry. Well, video entry. Right, here we go. This is the first dream I had. There's a group of lads waiting outside with weapons, so gun, whatever weapons they call weapons, right? Now, I'm in my nudie or naked or whatever, on as some people call a birthday suit, which I majority go, of course, when the weather allows me, of course. But majority of the time, if I'm not going out anywhere, I usually stay in my birthday suit and have a blanket or something over me just to keep myself warm, you know. But I have a blanket on the actual door, because I can see on the outside, you know. And I accidentally put back my blanket, which is on the door. And then they come charging at me, sorry, you know. Now that gave me a fright of my life, because they're on the steps and wow. You can get to with my fingers, you know. After with the Friday, I woke up literally to take a leak, and I only remember why I got the shits yesterday before going to bed. And that is because the relatives that may be making fun of me, i.e. the stress is what I'm trying to say there. And the kid's video top as well, exam from yesterday's video, you know. Now what I'm saying here is that I made a video of me singing The White Rover, oh that's right, from the Dubliners concert I was looking at. Then when I emailed Michael that he goes and shows this another thing, oh no, sorry, it's the same video, sorry. And then when I emailed Michael that he goes and shows the video, etc., then to hear the mockery or whatever. Now, I doubt it's just gonna happen this time around, because my sister ain't in contact with them, so who would he be showing the mockery to, or the video to? The only person could be my folks. That's the only possible people. So what he does actually, I don't know. Well, this occurred a few years ago when my sister told me of this. In terms of Michael showed me anyway, that's the manly thing to do, but anyway, showed around in a mockery format of my ex and I kissing to his family on New Year's Eve night. So now anyway, that should say resuming, not resuming, because there's no such word I'm aware of in the English dictionary. Now, dreams resuming, so I went back to sleep apparently, if I'm having more dreams. And this is, I think, where every single, literally, dreams occur right one after another, which was unreal. Right. Me sitting in the bed, literally. Now, bringing my roommate nightmare back to life. Now, I apparently did this in the orphanage at the time when I was living there, right? So, now I don't know why. My sister explained to me it's to do with the sphincter or whatever was too weak, I think, or something, and I just couldn't hold the thing in. But obviously in this case, in this being a dream, the real thing did not happen, because I actually literally checked. There's no evidence, if you know what I mean. So obviously it had to be a dream. Another one is I'm clearly suicidal, no one gets me, it's unreal. Like I try and get something, I try and look for attention in terms of health, but just they don't get me. So it's only that's the third dream, because the first one is to do with actually in your own group allowance, right, which you've already been told. The third one, or fourth one, sorry, being my cousin Daryl, whom, as you should know, is remember the guy who was hanging out. It's in my diary entry. It didn't put up as a video entry, considering I only started video entry in the last few weeks. Well, almost 2 months now, actually. So he came home from Australia, where he's currently living now, or residing, doing his job or whatever. And he came home. He's on my dad's side of the family. He'd be my cousin on my dad's brother's son. And in my dream, it played out that I was devastated to find out that he was the one spreading rumors about me sexing with a woman, which I think means having sex with a woman. I don't know. But then I say I am a fucking gay. So that's another dream. A fifth dream, never had this in my entire life, but anyway. Then another being I'm in the line, being told by the soldier to stay in line. Okay, so he gestures. That's what he's doing to me. If the soldier gestures something else to someone else, go with the opposite. So he continues to tell me just stay in line, which I'm getting mixed signals, so which do I believe, So then another one being the sixth dream, or whatever. Then another one being, which I might remind you repeated. What the? Right, I'll see it anyway. What I mean is that I'm with a group of people or something. Of course, this particular dream actually was repeated. We are running with another person, and then perhaps to beat him up, something to that effect. Obviously, I'm the insane party here, because I don't beat people up. I wouldn't even hurt a fly. I have my puppies here, they have proof. They're awake, of course. So then, that was the sixth, and that's the final particular dream. So now, as you can gather, it wasn't the best night of my life. In fact, the worst. I had diarrhea, leg pain, stomach pain, back pain. Oh boy, the back pain got zilly. And of course, the above dreams, of which I've never had in my entire life, It is unreal. So, that was both mental and physical trauma I enjoyed that particular night. All because I went to bed, had an extended sleep is what I would call it. So after that, I was to meet Maureen, my aunt, on my mother's side. I think everyone knows who she is. She's the nun, and it's unfortunate that I was very late for her. I then realized that I had to put it as PM instead of AM. So I was due to get up at 11:15, I think, AM, and instead I put that down to PM. So I got to meet her in the end. I told her to do above dreams, and she puts it to me as releasing my fears out of my system, which had about Romania. What's new, So, so I headed on to the cinema to see Pan, which you've already have had the review of, okay? I then went down to the airport, where I was agreeing with a lot of guys. I told him of my above dreams. There was a counsellor who I actually didn't know personally. I didn't even know he was a counsellor. When I say counsellor, I don't mean the politician-wise guy, the one who talks to you, or you talk to, and he advises you or counsels you. Alright? He told me that in the soldier dream, that the soldier is actually me, that I am questioning myself or telling myself something. Then shortly afterwards, O'Farrell came along, back to square one with him, I think, the fact that I paid for him. Then shortly afterwards, I headed on back home. Now, that's almost 10 minutes of a diary entry. So, it all depends on the way you look at it. It wasn't the best night of my life, but as it's unfortunate that I've been getting more of these type of dreams, which you will later evolve. So I'll speak to y'all soon. Jabal.